Oh no.
Missing.
Greg?
Missing.
I thought this was a duet.
Missing.
Oh, so you're just gonna sing all the parts? Those are not the right sounds. Can you hear me? Bonk.
Welcome to Miss Thing, the Lost Tangents. Yes, we have a very special episode. As you know, as you could probably imagine, because every word that we say is gold. Oh, by the way, I'm Greg.
And I'm Tim.
and this is not a traditional episode of Miss Thing.
We're breaking the form for you. We thought we'd give you some special episodes towards the end of the year to try new things.
Yeah, it's our gift to you. In lieu of a,
traditional episode.
An episode that you've come to expect, because we love to keep things interesting on Miss Thing Pod. If anything, that's the main, I would say that's our top line review. Yeah. Like Siskel and Ebert says, interesting.
Exactly.
Period.
Yeah. And we're not trad wives. We don't keep things traditional here.
We
change
it
up.
Of course I know what trad wife is.
Well, you don't have to know what it is because we aren't them.
Oh, good.
So
good,
it doesn't
because
matter.
I did know. Yeah. I knew. I hear that phrase a lot, but that's not.
I believe that your girl, the
Nara Aziza.
Yeah.
No, I know. Oh, traditional. Okay,
Traditional.
it's actually it's clocking.
It's
clocking to me, and I'm standing on business right now.
And then which
of course is a famous phrase in December. It's come back around, which is when this episode is.
This episode is airing in December, and we of course are filming this in December live.
Yeah, we're live in the studio at this moment.
We're gonna do some predictions now for what we think is happening when this is airing.
Now.
As
it is airing. But as you know, you already know, every word that we say is complete gold, and there is no need to edit these even a little bit because it just comes out perfectly. That being said, we're two chatty Catherines.
If you can even believe
Chat-herine
it,
Catherines.
as someone who's probably listened to us for since the beginning, since Rihanna, you might have noticed that sometimes we can go on some tangents. And we sometimes think that maybe some of those can be cut down. It's shocking because sometimes we're like, you could cut even more out of it.
Oh,
but no.
The Jennifer's would never think that about us.
So this is the stuff that you guys don't get to see.
Yeah.
It's going to be a collection from various episodes.
Yeah, loudest motorcycle you've ever heard. And sometimes you don't always hear that, but I will always bring that to you. We are bringing these very special clips to you of things that we did not, that just didn't make the episode.
Yeah,
they are hilarious and they're worth your time.
And now they're seeing the light of the day.
Yeah, now here is our holiday gift to you. This is Miss Thing, the Lost Tangents.
And please now enjoy some tangents from the Cardi B episode. This is such a tangent. Have you ever seen Tyrannosaur with Olivia Colman?
I've never even heard of that.
It's kind of what made Olivia Colman.
Tyrannosaur. And we were leaving off Rex. So it's edgy in that way.
Then that's how I got there was that feels like, the prequel to Tusk, the movie the show that we just made up, or maybe it's on HBO, who knows. But it's so fucking good. It's kind of before that, and we will eventually obviously do Olivia Colman, but she was seen as comedy, and then she did this indie that went to Sundance, and there is a scene in it where it's obviously Olivia Colman is the greatest actress of all time.
Brilliant. She's really brilliant.
And this scene ruins you, and it's kind of what then got her Broadchurch, which then got her, The Favorite, and I'm
The Crown.
So many other ones, but just
The Roses obviously is where we've ended up.
Yeah. I don't know why more people don't feel this way, but I love Dua Lipa. Craig. And I personally think that she gives great book recommendations.
I've heard that. And who else does?
She has excellent book taste, and people will write her off because she's like so hot and has the hottest boyfriend, and she's always vacationing. And then at the same time,
she's
like,
smart.
If you've ever seen like so many of the books that I'm obsessed with, she then like, and I'm like, oh, I want to know how the author came up with this. She is interviewing them on her podcast,
which is so funny that Dua Lipa has a podcast about books. Like, I love that about her. Well, she has all that time to read on her yachts and on her
exactly. That's what she says. She's like, every time I'm on the beach or like flying to wherever, I'm reading these books.
I love that. What if I could? You know who else has really incredible book recommendations? Big
Reese
reader. Sure, I think probably somewhere that books that she'll eventually star in the movie. Nicole Richie. It really. Well, obviously she would, because she's like so
are they
smart.
Like lighter fare, or is it like
she runs the gamut? She's a really like good reader. I trust her instincts.
I was gonna say, okay, that's actually a really good one, because the other person I always think of, but it's too heady for me, is Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh my God, Sarah Jessica Parker, genius.
Well, I actually think is like one of the official readers for like one of the big book reviews or something.
Well, she's one of the official readers for Mr. Tumnus downstairs, or whatever the hell his name is.
Wow, yes.
Mr. Tumnus, that's a book reference. But she's the great biographer.
Yeah. Which, by the way, do you know who he is married to in real life? The guy that Carrie has a like romantic thing with at the end in this last
downstairs.
season.
Yeah.
Do you know who he's married to in real life?
I don't know. He probably the most beautiful woman in the world, because he is so.
Well, I'm going to give you a hint. She just won an Emmy for playing. I'm just going to tell you, for playing Dance Mom.
Wow.
Yes. He is
Julianne Nicholson. Is that her name? Julianne Nicholson.
Yeah.
Dance Mom. Okay.
Yeah.
We are going on tangent.
Yeah.
But Dance Mom.
Yeah.
That character's arc was one of the greatest
arcs.
Like her performance.
Yeah.
Balls to the wall. Absolutely incredible.
We're talking about Hacks. I don't know if we said that.
Oh, Hacks.
Yes.
Dance Mom in Hacks. Yeah. Brilliant. One of the funniest like character arcs.
So fun. And the fact that we didn't know her name, that's one of my favorite jokes in such a recent time, is when she's on the show for the entire season, and then they don't say her name until the very like last episode that she's in, I think, and it's because she has this title character of someone in Desperate Housewives. It is so funny.
I don't remember that.
It is. So it's like
when they boof her,
and then they can't find her, and then they find her on the set of Desperate Housewives, and then they find her on the because they're on like the stage, the studio lot, and then they find her in the front room the front door of who's the woman who kills herself in the first episode of Desperate Housewives?
Oh, and it's like the narrator.
It's like Marianne or whatever the narrator.
Oh, the name is. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna really.
But anyways, that's her name is the narrator's name, and so then they're like Marianne
Scavallo or something?
I don't know. Jennifer just let us know, but it's like, Marianne, what have you done? Is what they say, which is like the opening line or like the last line in the first episode.
That is so funny. I didn't know that.
It's such a like wink wink only to the Desperate Housewife, hive.
And with that, I love you for lifetimes.
And the best acting that Laura Dern did in that scene was when she kicked off her heels. She like won the Oscar, in my opinion, for when she kicked off her heels and she like sat up and like snuggled up to Scarlett Johansson. And that's award season when Laura Dern won for Marriage Story. They would show the same scene over and over again of like one long take of her doing a monologue, which was impressive, and Laura Dern should win every award. She really should. But my favorite part of it was always when she kicked off her heels. Anyways,
my favorite part of Marriage Story, I do love Marriage Story. I actually like remember watching it like 3 or 4 times when it first came out. My favorite part was when they were ordering lunches and they were like talking about the salads, like when they were sitting at like across the table and they were just kind of like figuring out like what to order for lunch. That to me felt so real,
so Hollywood.
I actually want to watch that movie again.
People
like kind of shit on that movie, but like
it's so good.
It is so good.
I don't really want to see Jay Kelly though. That's like his follow-up.
I don't know what
that's
that
the George
is.
Clooney. It's like his next movie.
And I should be into that because I'm so into like named movies like Michael Clayton. But I like hold Michael Clayton at such as such a high bar. And then actually, I never do see any. Sorry, any movie with like that's named after like a random fictional person or even like a random real person.
Yeah.
No offense, not interested. Except for Erin Brockovich.
Yes, and also Philomena.
I don't know that. Oh, with Dame Judi Dench,
yeah,
of course.
exactly.
Or what's that June Squibb one, Thelma.
Thelma and Louise.
No, that's we're getting into different. When we're talking about political thrillers like that have men at the forefront.
You're right. Yes, like we don't know what Jade Kelly is, nor do we intend to find out.
No, absolutely not. But like a legal conspiracy, like I really need it highly recommended to me before I'm gonna Sorry, Miss Sloane. As much as I love Jessica Chastain, I'm sorry, I'm not watching that movie.
Yeah,
I'm not watching it.
No.
Anyways.
And do you have like a Fuddruckers or like
we did have Fuddruckers. Yeah. I did not. Everyone creamed their jeans for Fuddruckers when it opened because it was like so exciting and for whatever the burgers did not taste good to me. They tasted burned.
My fun fact is that my parents met at they worked together and they went to a bar afterwards, and my dad asked my mom to dance. That's how they met. Aww. And eventually that turned into a Fuddruckers, where they had their first dance. So my sister and I would always say that our parents met at a Fuddruckers, and my mom gets livid. She's like, it wasn't a Fuddruckers. And then we're like, so they will pass it and we're like, that's where my mom and dad met. It was a Fuddruckers.
I think I was always afraid to be caught dead in a Fuddruckers because I was so scared of being called a fudge packer, and I think it was a little too close for comfort. Yeah. So I had to be like, no, that's not for me.
Because Fuddruckers turned me into a fudge packer. Yeah.
The straight guys in our comments cannot hear you say that. Yeah. No one let the straight guys in our comments know.
Yeah, you didn't hear that.
We're back. Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're just here to transition you from, some incredible clips. As you know, your ears are completely ringing with song and laughter.
But first, Craig, do you have what do you think is happening in December right now?
Well, what I know is happening in December. Yeah. Well, the hot holiday gift this year is it's a little bit of a nod to the past and the present. It's the Tickle Me June Squibb. So those are flying off the shelves. So no one can get their hands on
Parents are waking up early to get those. They're waiting in line. Thanksgiving and Black Friday was a massacre trying to get the Tickle Me June Squibb.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just it's a doll. It's a laughing doll of America's sweetheart June Squibb.
And now please enjoy some tangents from the Jennifer Aniston episode.
Yeah. In other news, Glamour is back.
Ooh, tell me more.
Have you seen the new Sabrina Carpenter Vogue Italia cover shot by Steven Meisel?
I have seen the photos. I have not read the article.
You know what? I just didn't really know. I haven't seen Sabrina Carpenter as a fashion girl either, but this photo spread is such a throwback. Yeah. She looks fantastic. Steven Meisel, what?
I was going to say Vogue is doing some crazy stuff too because now that we have the new Anna Wintour,
right? She's Candice Bergen's daughter,
and she's now putting an unknown on the cover.
Oh, right, from the new Bahz Luhrmann movie. Bahz Luhrmann, future Miss Thing.
It's I thought it was Bahz. It's Bahz.
It's whatever you feel.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Wait, what is your thoughts on Wolverine? I mean, not Wolverine, X-Men. The Marvel series.
Honestly, I don't think they've made a great X-Men movie. I liked
Are you kidding me?
I swear I wanted to love it so much. I think they're really boring. The Bryan Singer ones are
past.
Oh, no. But then I'm saying when they redid those, when they started.
What I'm talking about. I'm not the original ones.
No, the Bryan Singer ones are no thank you.
Well, Bryan Singer did do, I think, those two as well. He famous.
Did he?
Yeah. Jennifer
well,
Lawrence
those
has like
ones
a
are
really
way
funny.
better, yeah.
She has like a really. She did some sort of round table where she talks about like calling him out or whatever, and she could only do it obviously because she had since become Jennifer Lawrence, you know, so she could do it. So she couldn't do it on like the first one, but once she was already Katniss, she could.
But they won me back with those.
Yeah.
The Days of Future Past was really good, and then I think the second one was okay, and then they like went into Dark Phoenix and like, which should have been the best one, and then it just all crumbled and fell apart again. So like, I don't know. I feel like I would love like a genuinely really good X-Men, but the Disney Plus series, which we do not support. We do not support because they were also trying to get rid of the showrunner from that as well. But the old school,
I watched
did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched like I think like the first 4, and I was into it, and then we fell off.
So good. I just thought it was so brilliantly made, and I wasn't even a huge fan of the comics.
You know what? That is the thing. I wish I had a reminder on my phone at like 9:30 in the morning on Saturday to turn that on. You know what I mean? Like that is when you need to watch it. And I was watching it at night, and I was like, this just isn't the vibe right now.
Totally.
But like while you're making your breakfast or eating your breakfast, perfect.
You need to go to Netflix, do the like WWE, since now they do that on Netflix.
Oh, right.
Because I used to watch wrestling on Saturday mornings. just go through like the streamers now, and then I would say go to Disney Plus and turn on X-Men after that. But I wouldn't actually recommend that.
I'm curious. Have you watched the like Survivor, like global or Australia? Because I feel like everyone's talking about how Parvati and Suri are on it, and I'm like, this seems like you times 10, and I haven't heard you talk about it.
Well, I've been wanting to watch it, but when it comes to VPNs and watching things on my computer, I know you're so I watch everything on my phone, which is something that makes me feel sick.
I watch everything on my phone like while brushing my teeth.
I think you should be committed, but that's just that's neither here nor there. I do want to really watch
being mobile while watching things. Yeah.
But famously, I don't think the Jennifers should necessarily know this. I worked on Survivor. That's like I know. We worked at CBS together. I worked on Survivor, Big Brother, Amazing Race. And I famously, like, the fans, like, if anyone ever finds out that I watched it, they're like, oh my God, which seasons? And I'm like, I literally don't know. I, like, cannot remember who won. I remember Tony was on one of my seasons, and I fucking hated his guts.
I remember when we worked together at CBS, I would always come to your cubicle back in the days of cubicles.
And I'd always be watching.
And you would always have your TV on mute on the live footage of like Big Brother, and on all these people would be jealous and like make excuses to come to your cubicle just to like see the live footage.
Right. And I liked you because you couldn't care less.
I was, unless it was like someone hot was on screen. Yeah. But otherwise I was like, this is not for me. Yeah.
I remember more like my Big Brother years, because I remember the first season I worked on was like the Frankie Grande season.
Oh, right.
So of course, and I of course also have a comic book like huge poster of like Frankie Grande, like because they did like they always had games or whatever, and they did like a comic book game where they made them all characters, and like I took the Frankie Grande one, so like Ariana, I know. Well, Cynthia, can you let Ariana know that I have this thing of Frankie's, and like I am. Of course, it's a cherished item, so but I would be willing to get rid of it for the right price.
Yeah, we'll give you that so that we can see your tour. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Welcome back. It's us again, transitioning you from that one beautiful. We're in that liminal space.
Yeah, exactly.
Between tangents.
Exactly.
I hope you enjoyed some of those.
We know you did.
We know you did. Yeah, we heard you laughing over here.
We were just sipping on
Tehava.
Well, that, but also we were just like licking a candy cane and having some a peppermint mocha,
which is famous December food and drink. Speaking of, since we are currently knee deep in December, jingle bells are ringing. Famously,
of course,
sleigh bells jingling. What is happening right now in society, as far as you're concerned? What's the the main thing that's happening right now.
I am just like shocked to find out, like to find myself in like the center of pop culture right now. Like I didn't imagine that like I would run into and start dating Pedro Pascal during this time, and it's like kind of sweeping the internet.
Right.
Who is it? Miss Thing co-host with Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
And that's like so shocking. I'm just like so kind of overwhelmed by like thank you guys for like really, sending all the love. We're still figuring, it's still early stages. We're just having fun.
It is early stages, but he did come out publicly for you and this relationship, which is beautiful.
It's one of those things where like,
ladies, sorry
ladies, but we're really happy right now, and we're probably I'm gonna be like by the chimney, by a fireplace right now, just cozy later tonight. So
sipping your peppermint mochas with Pedro Pascal. Exactly. I know it's been amazing to watch. I know you've
been really enjoying getting to know him as well.
We're very close. We're very close. And I've been selling stories to the tabloids.
oh, yes, you have.
But no one seems to. I've been trying to, but no one seems to want to buy them from me.
They keep going, who is that?
They're saying that about Pedro because we are, by this point in time,
say that about my
ultimately more famous than him, and that's happened recently.
And okay, as I go to spend some more time with Pedro, and Greg goes to the tabloids, please enjoy some more tangents from the Taylor Swift episode. There is one Sade song that is what's the big one? By My Side, By Your Side?
Oh my God.
One of the best songs of all time.
Sade,
I mean, she has so many, but I'm saying like, for as much as the songs I've heard of hers I love, I don't know why I haven't delved deeper.
I'll Be There By Your Side. That's so good. That's
like literally like one of my favorite songs, and yet I don't listen to other stuff from her, and I don't know why.
Oh, you put on a Sade album and you are just down. It's like smoke in the air. Even if you're like, where did that smoke come from? It's just so vibey. Well, it is interesting timing coinciding with Megan 2 dropping on Peacock, which I did just watch.
And? Oh. Terrible.
I say this with so much love. There is a reason why this movie flopped.
Yeah.
It is so... I love Megan. I think the first one is so funny, so sharp, so like... clever, smarter than it needs to be. And when I tell you this one is so bogged down with plot details, it is so like data and analytics. You think like, and you're giving it like a solid
Tilly Norwood.
It's so Tilly Norwood. It's ones and zeros like everywhere you look. But it's so like it goes like so deep into the science, and there's so much story that there's literally no room for jokes. It's very like the information superhighway of movies, but there's no off ramp. Like it's all information.
You know that I said this, and I might have said this earlier in the pod, but this is my hot take, which is I don't think that the first Megan is good. I think I'm missing something, and people can come for me. But I will say this. I missed seeing it in theaters.
Now.
But I missed seeing it in theaters. So I think if I saw it in theaters, but I was like, we're in comedy, so like a lot of our comedy friends kept telling me like, oh, it's actually so funny. So then I went in being like, oh, it's going to be funny. And then I went and I was like, where are the jokes?
It's just really witty.
It's like funny adjacent. And then it's like, oh, it's funny because she dances to Britney Spears. And I'm like, but is that funny or is that just like whimsical?
It's like irreverent and whimsical. Yeah, Megan is whimsy.
I was my ones and zeros that I was prepped into seeing my first experience of Megan. I think if I went in with zero expectations, I would have enjoyed it more. But I went in thinking like, oh, okay, like I am going to laugh while I'm scared. And then I was like, it's also not, the first one isn't that scary as well. Like it's not scary, but it's not like, it's
like scary for kids. It's jazz for kids.
How dare you? I'm still reeling from that.
Thank you, Warner Brothers. Another successful $20 million plus opening, as also read on Deadline when I was looking up Tilly Norwood things.
I mean, they're having an incredible year because they also did Sinners. So it's like,
Weapons.
And Weapons, right.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Us shilling for Warner Brothers.
I know, true. Well, listen, actually, of the studios,
Warner Brothers.
I would like to be in business with Warner Brothers.
I agree. I would also...
There's something about Warner Brothers that feels so like, listen, Universal, I'll take it. Paramount, sure. 20th, okay, but you're now Disney, so... And then we know our thoughts on Disney currently. It's like Warner Brothers, to me... That's where it's at.
Well, yeah, I do. I agree. I think Warner Brothers is for the auteurs. I think that Universal, I will say, Universal's also quite four quadrant. And and they are willing to take a big swing on Wicked. I mean, it's not a huge swing, but you do look at, and they've got Jurassic Park as well. I mean, I don't know if I have the tent pole in me to be in business at Universal, but I do admire some of their work, I will say.
Yeah.
We're back.
Oh, we're still doing that.
We're doing that. But we're leaving that in.
We are. And Greg and I are just like a little winded because we just got back from a tour. We were just touring the States, saying hi to our fans.
Tate, Zara Larsson was the first opener. Tate was our second opener. And we actually were the main act for this United States Stadium tour.
And we're really tired. It was so exhausting, but December's been so great to us.
Taxing on the brain and the body.
We're so grateful for all the blessings that have come to us this month.
This month and every month.
Yeah, and we just couldn't predict all of the crazy things that are happening. I can't believe that Limited 2 is back with such a fervor. It's insane.
I know, Limited 2. It's like we're going to be Limited 3 before we know it. Whatever happened to Limited 3? You'd think that would be happening.
Was Limited 3 for adults and Limited 2 was tweens?
I don't think Limited 3 existed until now, which it does in December of 2025. It's a brand that we started.
Yeah.
It's just our merch.
It's our merch.
We sold it at our stadium tours.
You're enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and so now please enjoy some tangents from the one, the only, Julia Roberts.
As a non-Swiftie, I've done my duty. I've listened to the album start to back.
Okay.
Start to back? So I wanted to do a track-by-track review of Life of a Showgirl as a non-Swiftie. I listened to this album, so you don't have to.
How dare you? Okay, let's get into it. Okay, the first track, Fate of Ophelia.
Okay, so Fate of Ophelia, it actually started quite strong to me. I liked the way it was sounding. It was giving Night Circus vibes.
Okay.
And I was expecting sort of a big chorus, and what was delivered was not that. It sort of stayed at one level. Night Circus.
This song is for all the English teachers out there who are so excited to play it in their class and relate it back to Shakespeare.
Sure.
Those English teachers are foaming at the mouth. Yeah.
I wasn't quite catching any of that, and I was wondering who the fuck Ophelia was and why.
Track 2, Elizabeth Taylor.
Okay.
Careful now.
I'm going to say this with as much love as I can muster in my heart.
No.
This is the worst song that's ever been recorded.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite.
It is so wild to me because I'm also now seeing on TikTok people reacting to it. Yeah. And by the way, you and I all day have been going, Elizabeth Taylor.
The fact that is the chorus, just her name, and it literally has seeped into my bones.
Listen, it has zero melody.
No,
it's a completely unglamorous song.
It's so reputation coded, and that's what I love about it.
Okay, I wasn't hearing that. It is a deeply...
You don't even know the Reputation album.
Listen, it's a deeply unglamorous song about a deeply glamorous woman.
She's crying Violet.
I'm not hearing the sounds. I'm feeling the vibes. And the vibes on this song for me were bad. You can't play like a loud chord.
I couldn't disagree more.
I'm watching the videos of the Swifties listen to this, and it just goes boom. And they go, ah! I'm like, okay. That's
because they're hearing perfection.
It's a chord. Okay. Yeah. So if I was in Elizabeth Taylor's estate, I would sue.
Well, because it's so good, I would. Yeah.
It is growing on me. Yeah. But it's the only one that's sort of like permeating and coming back.
Prediction: a year from now, it's your favorite song.
It might be, and it's doing a little something. To me.
Okay. Track 3, Opalite.
Okay. I'm going to quote Sheree Whitfield here from Housewives of Atlanta, and I'm going to say...
Thank you for the clarification.
I like the beat. It was nice.
Wow. And
this one actually moves.
See, this is... Listen, I'm trying to like this one.
Okay.
This one, to me, feels a little like... me, which is famously my least favorite Taylor song. So
I don't know that one.
It was the lead single from Lover, and I think... Even the Swifties can agree it was not the song.
Yeah, vocally it sounds like her.
Opalite is also Travis's favorite song, and so I feel like she's pushing it harder, and I'm kind of like, ooh, great, good.
Sure. No, and the chorus to this one did have a very That Thing You Do feel.
Oh wow, what a good movie!
I know.
Yeah. Okay, track 4, Father Figure.
Okay, so I took notes, and my note for this one is, quote, there is quite literally nothing pulling me to this music. End quote.
I already told you. I'm not going to go into it because I already told you my thoughts on this. And, but I will say, this is a perfect example of first listen, it didn't stick out, and then now it's rising to the top for me because I think that's what she does great is like, then you listen to the lyrics and then you're like, wait, is she saying what I think she's saying? And this is what I think is a better example of what track 7 is going to be, because I'm not a fan of track 7. Okay. Yeah. Eldest Daughter.
Okay, my notes for this one, it just simply reads, this sounds like music.
Now, and I would say to this, Eldest Daughter, I think is a great track 5 is obviously her like usually her magnum opus of the album, her most emotional.
And I was looking forward to that as I learned that.
I think that this album is supposed to be lighter and poppier, so it is kind of a slightly more serious song in comparison to the other ones, and I'm a fan of it.
Okay.
Period. Okay. Track 6, Ruin the Friendship.
Okay, so this is the second song in a row that actually sounds a little like music to me, so that was promising.
Oh, so when you say sounds like music, you're saying that positively?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you know what this one's about?
Ruin the Friendship?
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds like interesting, but I feel like this is a lot of bad blood.
No, this is about a guy in high school that she had a crush on, who she wished she acted on, and then he died.
Oh.
Yeah, so then she goes to the funeral.
I know what you're
Yeah, you do. So this should be your favorite.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's one of those, it's a little bit of a shocker.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of like Last Great American Dynasty.
I don't know that.
That's from her seminal 2020 album Folklore.
Okay.
Track 3.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to move to track 7, which is actually romantic.
So I have, of course, learned since that this is the song about Charlie XCX. Yeah. I didn't hear any of it. I thought this was kind of cute. It sounded a little like a No Doubt B-side. Like a slow No Doubt song. California
I will say
vibes.
that this is hands down my least favorite on the album.
Oh, that's yet to come for me.
And I just think this one I don't understand why it exists at all.
Sure.
Yeah.
I agree with most of the songs.
Track 8, Wish List.
All I said was cute.
I like it. So this is one of my tops for me. I think I could do without the dollar signs in the name.
That I thought was the most whimsical part.
Yes, but I like it.
Okay.
This one is gonna grow. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Track 9, would.
This to me sounds like a montage song in a Nickelodeon movie. Like when they're trying on clothes.
Yeah.
But then again, I've come to learn that this is the one about Travis's penis. And God, I just don't want to. I just want to know less.
This is what I will say about the whole album is I feel like I just want to zoom out and say that like everyone was wanting her to try something different, not work with Jack Antonoff, like not be so dense, like just have some different beats, but different than any of the other ones. And she delivered. And then people don't like it in a way that is so like eye roll, in the sense of with every album that she does, people will have something to say like, oh, well, it wasn't Midnights because we wanted it to be more poppy. And then it's like, oh, well, we wanted it to be more like indie and serious and like show her artistic integrity. So it's no Evermore or Folklore. And then it's like every time they do it where I'm like, this album and then whatever the next one is, I'm like, I wish it was more like simple and just a little bit dancey. So I'm kind of like, yeah, do exactly what you want. That's like, clearly she's happy. And I feel like this is an example of a song where she's happy.
Totally.
Yeah.
And by the way, my entire review, like I am not hating on it. Like I fully like, she makes people happy. I don't care. Like to me, I am actually impressed with her consistency and the fact that every single time I give her a chance, and it's just not for me.
It's not for you. No,
it's not for me, and that's
okay.
Fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Next track, Canceled.
Okay, so speaking of Halloween, this is a very spirit Halloween to me.
I love it.
Very ooky, spooky, scary. It belongs on like a
Spirit
Halloween compilation album. I had fun.
Yeah.
It was very Monster Mash to me.
This one, again, this is another Reputation one. So I like anything that sounds a little Reputation-y, I like.
I was going to say, this sounds like all of Reputation to me. Like if it's condensed into one song,
it's
that's
canceled.
this.
Yeah. So this is, I think, my favorite, or Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh, okay.
So that's my thoughts on that one. Okay, next track, Honey.
Okay, so this one, I realized that she has 3 types of songs. I think and this one sounds like one of the 3 types of songs. And what I liked about this one is that she did her most impressive vocal trick in this, which is what I call the note slide, where she goes, ah. And that's sort of what she brings to the table vocally, and as a singer. So I was just glad to hear her do some like vocal acrobatics.
This is one where it's like a fun concept. I like the idea of reclaiming words. The writer in me is like, yeah, let's take a word like honey and turn it. And normally when someone calls you that, you don't like it. Yeah. But then when the person you like calls you it, all of a sudden you like it.
And I, of course, got that.
Yeah, you didn't. This is the thing. Greg has not listened to a single lyric in any of these songs. We do need to put that disclaimer there.
No, I have not. I was not able to hear it. Just.
Okay, the last track, the titular track, Life of a Showgirl.
Okay, so this, finally we're getting somewhere. This, to me, is the only song on this album that dared to have a melody. I'm thinking, wow, okay, like we finally got something here. It is a little Epcot around the world, with all the sort of like descriptions of these women that like she has
one woman
never met and never spoken to. I'm sort of like realizing Taylor Swift has probably not spoken to a working class person in a decade.
This is the other reason why like everyone who is watching or listening to this is like half of the beauty of Taylor Swift is the lyrics, and it is becoming abundantly clear that Greg has no idea what the song is about.
Well, it felt almost offensive in its characterization of like...
No, it's about a woman who sees a showgirl.
Oh, she sees a showgirl. And
then the showgirl comes backstage with like a bouquet of flowers, and then and then Taylor, the singer, is saying like, warning you, you shouldn't do it. This life is too hard. saying all the reasons why, but then the girl still does it, and she eventually becomes the showgirl. And then she sends flowers to the tailor or the singer and says, like, thank you. Basically.
So in this world...
And also Sabrina Carpenter's there, too.
Well, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
We get to the second half of the song.
Yeah.
And I go, my God, the voice sounds so good. Where has this voice been the entire album? And then I looked and I saw that Sabrina Carpenter was... guesting on it. I will say, so the premise of this song is that in 2025,
Showgirl.
A young girl comes backstage wanting to be a showgirl, a Vegas showgirl.
Any type of showgirl. So it could be a pop star.
Okay.
It could be like whatever that is, but just like that's what the music video is for. Fate of Ophelia is like going through all the different types of showgirls you could be for any era.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Listen, I can get behind it as a showman myself.
Yeah, exactly.
I can get behind it. I can get behind the themes. So yeah, I just wanted to do a track by track. Literally no shade to Taylor. This is all in jest.
And I'm doing a disclaimer.
Yeah.
I do not support or second anything that this man has said here today on this podcast. I have a very important question.
Okay.
I have never heard until the year of our Lord 2025 the word compulsory until 2025, and I'm like
fucking vocabulary lesson today.
And I'm like, all of a sudden everyone is switching out compulsory for mandatory. They're like, this is actually compulsory, or it's like, if you need to go on this, if you need to get this vaccine before you go into this country, this is compulsory. And I'm like,
compulsory? It sounds too medical for me.
It is everywhere, and I thought it was just, and it's coming up in so many different parts of my life, but I didn't. Have you seen this anywhere? No.
I think I have, but I do not like it because I don't like hearing pulse in any word.
It's just a thing where I'm like, what is going on? Why are we changing words at this far into the game?
I know, and who decided that? I think like sometimes people try and introduce a word into like a sentence, and they like let it hang in the air, and you're like, is anyone going to say anything? And everyone just like pretends they know.
When someone says it to me, they're like, well, that's compulsory, and I'm just like, right. And I'm like, and so that means I need to do it?
Yeah, and you're like, okay.
Because compulsory also sounds like it's instinctive, almost like, oh, that's compulsory. Sorry, that's just a compulsive thing that I do.
Yeah. And you're like, that's a noun, a verb.
No idea.
Yeah.
But that's the title of episode.
Of course.
Do you know what her favorite show to watch is?
Housewives.
Salt Lake City.
Hell yeah. The real ones know.
She's got taste.
The Jennifer shows are really online.
That is what you should. If you wanted me to watch Salt Lake City, you should have said it's Julia's favorite show.
Kristen Wiig, all the really, really and you know smart what she said? Big stars.
She said, I actually think every actress should watch Salt Lake City because it's a really good example of like human interactions and like how to like decipher and like.
It's politics.
Well, just like being like it's really good. Like, what is it? I want to say sociology or
Yes. It's like you watch like groupthink. Mm-hmm. It's Housewives is for smart people.
I have never
it's for smart people.
I have also never. I don't disagree at all. Like I've never spoken ill of Housewives. The only reason I am
you just need to get into it.
I'm hesitant because of the hours, because of the time, and I used to watch it when there was just like OC. I watched that with my sister way back when. But
I would say get into Salt Lake City. I'm really going to push you on this podcast.
I know. One day.
And it spans genres, but I love that. Of course. It's, you as soon as you ask the question, I'm like, of course she watches Housewives. We're back. And boy, was that a real Tour de France.
Oh my gosh. I know you guys are recovering from whatever we just said in those clips that we, of course, know what we were talking about.
Of course we remember, and they are meaningful, and they are deep, and they are things
profound.
Yeah.
So we're gonna now leave you guys to think about all those profound thoughts.
Yeah, pontificate on that. And that we're also going to let you interpolate.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're leaving for you to pontificate and interpolate.
And it's compulsory that you guys do that.
Yes.
So, we'll see you next week.
It's also compulsory before we sign off. Just one more time.
Yeah.
Be sure to follow us on YouTube. Like and subscribe.
TikTok.
Yeah, follow us on TikTok, Instagram at Missing the Pod. Yeah.
And Cynthia, we loved Wicked. We are still recovering from Wicked.
Which is something that we have seen at this point in time. And of course,
we are singing that original song. We can't get out of our heads.
Yes. I love that. Can you actually give me a few bars?
Yeah, of course. Green in the air, lonely down the footsteps. Yeah, and if you're not recognizing that, that's because it's the extended cut, which will probably be released next year. Okay, bye.
Miss Thing Podcast is created, executive produced, and hosted by Greg Trimmer and Tim Zintek.
It's produced and edited by Benji Simons, with cover art and additional creative support by Claude Zines.
Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at MissThingThePod.
New episodes drop every Tuesday. Watch on YouTube or listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Please subscribe, rate, and review, but only raves. Strictly 5 stars and above.
Follow Greg at Greg Trimmer and Tim at Tim_Zintek on all social media.
BONK.